ここで眠ると風邪ひくわよ。それで何があったの？あなたが人を批評するのは珍しいわね。そういうダメな人気にするたちだったの？青子、覚悟を決めておいて。いいわ、ごっこ遊びをしましょう、青子。逃げられると思っているの？瞳子さん。さあ、ごっこ遊びをしましょう。私は他人に従う気はないし、魔女にとって世界のすべては道具にするかしないかだと教わっているから。マスターとの関係はギブアンドテイクでしょう。あなたが私にとって有益なうちは、私もあなたに力を貸すの。私はクオンジアリス。クラスはキャスター？拾いきれるかしら。いってらっしゃい。流れる水のように。いいわ、ごっこ遊びをしましょう。太古の神秘、笑う月面。こぼれ落ちて舞台は燃える。共に消え、スマイルクラフスナー。ダメ、あふれる。出てこないで。なんて嘘。これが私、魔女の証。いつまで人間の味方をするの？これが私の正体なのにね。
Hey guys, Kouta here. So we're back, we're staying with Mahoyo, but this time for our other witch, Alice. Going into this one, the mood feels a lot calmer than Aoko's banner, and after that 2100 SQ disaster over there, I'm hoping she's kinder to us. Mahoyo is my favorite type moonwork, and this collab didn't really feel like a normal crossover to me. Felt more like coming back to the trio again, almost like a small continuation of Mahoyo inside of FGO. I loved it. I also really liked how much focus Alice got here. In VN, we got glimpses of how terrifying her ploys are, but here in the collab, especially in the animations and the framing of the event, it pushes the ideas further. First time I saw the PV, I was basically like, oh hell yeah, that shit's terrifying. So we're doing the FGO horror arc for real now. Alice feels strangely familiar to me. The way she interacts with the world, calm, ritualistic, her love for tea, the reading, the structure, is something I connect with. And so I really hope the cinematic intro I put in the beginning of the video reflected that. I put a lot of heart into it, and it might have even come out better than the Aoko one. So yeah, goal today is NP5 Alice. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing to the channel. We're pushing towards 1,000 subscribers this year, and it really helps the channel grow and encourages me to keep sharing these with you guys. I'd love to get there with you. Let me know how your Mahoyo rolls went, whether you rolled for Aoko, Alice, or what are you saving for next? Alright, let's get into it. Counters are up. Yeah, okay. So, I am recording this time. If you watched my Alice roll, or sorry, my Aoko rolls, I forgot to have the start recording button for like the first few multis, so yeah, watch the video, you'll see. It jumps from like 0 to 120 and I have to freaking explain everything. Okay, nothing on the first multi, so we keep going. So today is after Aoko, and I hope you guys tuned in for the Aoko rolls first and saw the damage, 2130. Let's see if Alice is less brutal with me. She takes it easy. I'm not holding my breath, but but yeah, now that the event actually is over, I want to talk to you guys about it in the comments, right? And I don't feel like I'm spoiling anything, right? So it's nice that I'll be able to do that, but only if you guys comment about it. I need to know if you enjoyed it. What did you think about it? And I will request contacts to know if you read Witch on the Holy Night prior, or if you did not. It's not really anything good or bad. I'm curious, right? Just field test what that would be like, because I said this in the intro, but to me it didn't feel like the other collabs. I don't know, I got warped into more Mahoyo, but only there was FGO stuff happening. And I don't know, it's like it was also in a comfortable place because we're in FGO, so oh yeah, just singularities. Alice's ploy, you know, just this quiet little wish thing turned into something planetary level threat. It was cool. It was like coming back, but in somewhere else. Unlike the gacha, it's like coming back to my living room. I did not move the counter, but let me tap before I don't do that. Yeah, let's hope I don't have to go as deep for Alice, right? Yeah, that was such a long video. I bet I don't even know how I how I managed. But yeah, we'll see how this plays out. If you guys are rolling for Alice, let me know how it went. She freaking creeped up on me. I for whatever reason isn't expected like a third week showing or like a full second week, but no, just kind of, I don't know. It was a lengthy read, right? Which I'm fine with. I actually appreciated it. It felt like an actual VN. FGO events don't usually feel that way for me. It just feels like story blips that you go through. There's cameos and yeah, I mean their main stories do, but yeah, not so much the events, at least not regularly, but I enjoyed it. Yeah, that was the other part of it, I guess. It actually felt more visual novel-y for me. And it was probably because of the content itself too, but yeah. Oh, that's a pause, I think. Yeah, it should be. Let's see. Whoop. Nope. Berserker. Hey, Atlanta Alter. Not quite the caster. Much too angry. But then again, Alice probably is too. She's just not showing it. I really appreciated this event. Okay, next multi. Man, we're just climbing already. It's weird, like recording these feels longer than it does in person. Okay, let's see. Gold. That is not a caster card. That is far from it. Hi, Lakshmi. Bye. Alright, so speaking of things being familiar, right? This is eerily familiar to Aoko's start. No, I mean, I don't know if I should speak it, but the crazy part is I believe there was an Aoko before this, technically. Oh man. Okay, well, we keep going. It's still early. Anything goes. Let's see. I'm hoping that, true to their nature, right, Aoko was the chaotic one, and Alice is... Oh, rainbow! Come on, caster. That's a caster! Yes! Welcome home, Alice. The Witch of the Mansion. Love to see it. First rainbow, too. That's awesome. I don't... Man, that's great to see. I wanna... Wait, I think that I tapped, right? No, I did not. That rainbow just must have been the first card. It's hard to finish speaking thoughts into fruition with freaking the gacha craze. Alright, let's hear Hanazawa.
私まで呼ばれるなんて。他の魔術師の工房を見学しようだなんて考えたのがいけなかったのかしら。マインスターの魔女は誰とも契約しないけれど、この状況なら仕方がないわね。私はクオンジ・アリス。クラスはキャスター？そう。アサシンに強いのならそれでいいわ。
Man, I love it. I just love everything about Alice's presence, right? It just feels familiar for me. I love Aoko, but it's a little too much. It's too much like my wife. Anyway, that is our first out. Alice, Kouta, please stop it. Stop doing that. I'm going to keep doing it. All right. Yep. I'm just gonna keep saying Aoko and Alice, just swapping them out every now and then, like a freaking Pepega. So, for more astute listeners, if you can really pick things out with my weird way of speaking, I was about to say that Alice is hopefully true to her nature as well, and that just kind of gets mirrored onto the gacha session. And what I mean by that is that nothing there. Next multi is that I hope, since you know she's ritualistic and structured and the complete opposite of Aoko in that regard, you know, she'll show up at estimated SSR gacha rates appearance, meaning like around that like 300 quartz, 360 quartz for each copy. And so, you know, exactly at 300 interrupted me, even the rainbow popping up. That was freaking cool. It's read my mind, Alice. Let's keep doing that. Since my mind should be on my side, right? If I'm not being too crazy. But yeah, I really love Alice aesthetically. Just everything about her quiet, silent, terrifying presence. It's awesome. In a vacuum, if there's any one of them that I would be more motivated and excited about hypering and maining gameplay wise, it'd be her. She's great. I love her. Oh, that's gold. That's a gold. Let's see. Caster? No way, right? Of course. Nope. It's a woo. It's always Wu time. Not Tesca Wu, but Zetian Wu. Tesca Wu is like, never mind. I'm not gonna woo like that. I can't even approach that kind of pitch. No way. Okay, gold again. Let's see. Is it the other cavalry? Is it caster? It is a caster, and it's Alice. Nice. Hey, my beautiful beloved Alice. That's Alice number 2. Good start. 420 blaze it. Imagine that. Wait, so now it's 30 more on top of that. Doesn't really mean much, but it's fun to say, right? Like cool kids. 420 blaze it. Oh man. Not all of that is as cool though. I was hearing all this about like a 6-7 the way I think. Yep, Berserker. Hey, it's an Oni. It's a banana. God, I used to love bananas, but then I kind of just stopped enjoying them. I think I overdid it. My wife loves bananas and my mother loves bananas. Anyway, tangent. Next multi, 480. Let's keep it going. But yeah, I was hearing all these hip new things about 6-7 and what's that other thing? Geez, see, I can't even recall these things. What was it? Riz? Yeah, I had to ask my wife, like, what is Riz? And she told me, oh, TLDR, it's charisma. And I'm like, okay, I can work with that. My wife is much cooler than me and much more ingrained in the internet. But yeah, I guess since Alice now arrives, you guys can actually, it's not even commonplace in the community that I've seen. But anyway, I was going to say that you guys can tell me which of the 2 witches is your favorite and why. It's kind of strange, right? Because they're both so great. Or maybe that's just me. I do know that, so I have a couple of friends that very much prefer like Aoko, right? And I don't know, prefer sounds weird. I shouldn't say prefer, but they're more favored and loved and appreciated witch. And I guess I slightly tilt towards Alice if I had to be brave and actually courageously said, hey, who do you like more? Don't think about it too much. And I say, Alice. I don't know why, because Ako's amazing too, so take that as you will. But if one of you guys particularly likes one and not the other, that'd be strange, but I'd be really intrigued as to why. Maybe it would be that one of them you particularly didn't because of some kind of, you know, perception or I don't know. I'm very curious about others' mindsets and perceptions. It's why I kind of lurk a lot in Discords and stuff. Get to really soak in different point of views and personalities and, you know, presences. I was talking about this, but I'm not too active in socials all the time, not as much as I'd like to be, but it's because I like to be very present whenever I am ever there, and man, it just moves so fast that I'm not always able to do that. Actually, I rarely am even able to do that, so that's probably why I don't show up much, but I will try. It's just with everything going on in my life at the moment, I've had to really take an even further step back, and that's not really the way I wanted it to be, but it's my duty to do so. I hope that I am able to get a community post, at least for my regular viewers, to, I guess, point, and I don't really need to explain too much, but I absolutely want to, you know, get a little personal and tell you guys about, you know, a thing or two about everything I've been having to balance to close out the month of March and stuff. But today I will focus on the better things, right? What did happen is that March 29th was my anniversary with my wife, our wedding anniversary, and I didn't like that I had to work, you know, the day prior and that morning, but it was a very nice time. Let's see, Saber. Hey, Dayon. Not a caster. Anyway, sorry, I made that. I just want to tell you guys that even when it's going really rough, having support and a loved one through it matters a lot. Like, she's a blessing, and so are you guys. Especially, man, I felt bad and I called you guys dummies, but truly I appreciated a check-in, right? You guys sent me a message and said, hey, hope you're doing well, or hey, you're alive, and it inspired me to maybe be able to do that sometime myself for someone else. I just really appreciated that, I guess, and it was one of those things where only upon receiving enough that actually got to me a bit and jolted me awake a little and said, hey, yeah, this kind of thing, people feel it, your friends feel it, and it's a nice thing to do for someone else when you just don't hear from them for a long time. And I know that it hasn't been too long or crazy, but if it stands out, you should probably chase it, right? I don't know. I'm being very cryptic about everything. Anyway, thanks guys for checking in if you did. Kouta was okay, and my wife and my family are a blessing and incredible support. And we're slowly climbing SQ while I yap about probably nothing that important, but no, it is important. Like, genuinely, I like to talk to you guys as a human, as a person, not just, you know, not just a robot, because I know I can seem like that sometimes, or I think I can. I don't know. Let's see, 870. We're climbing. Oh no, I opened up teams. Oh, why did I do that? Okay. Well, now my little work status shows up as green, and I had to sign off. So you never know. Someone could be working on a Sunday. You know, cough cough. Me. Not today though. All right, 900. Let's see. Do we maintain a 300 average? Do we get a third Alice? We do not. Mer. All right, next Monte. I'm actually keeping up with the counter. That's nice for a change. Anyway, yeah, so I'll talk about the event. So Alice, she was super consistent, right? She just, hold on, let's see, did I tap? I did, but that's not a caster. It's a, why you like this game? Well, There's our first spook. Hi, Nightingale. Man, that hurts. So, on both of them, I freaking got spooked. Mer. Okay. We carry on. Oh man, I don't know if you guys heard that. The little Microsoft Teams blip. Okay, let me tap. Man, so just like that, first freaking spook. Oh no. This is spooky. But we continue. I'll be courageous here and just not think about it. Certainly, it's a bonus, right? It has to be a bonus. You know, just I don't know. At the very least, Nightingale, true to lore, should patch us up, right? Oh man. I lost my counter. There it is. No, I will not lose hope. They'll turn for the best. We believe. But yeah, so she just kicks off her ploy. You know, sets everything into motion. It seems kind of silly, right? The one wish thing, but very on brand. It completely escalates, and not only does it strive to be like the actual one wish, it freaking scales to attempt and destroy any possibility of any other one. That's crazy. I loved it. Alright, gold. That is not a caster. Hey, Yanqing. Well, he looks cool, so I gotta appreciate him. But yeah, so because it wasn't the #1 wish, it was actually the okay, I didn't know that. Okay, hey Secret. Anyway, freaking Alice deemed the ploy a failure, right? Because restricted ruling, and then the unused ploy just freaking filled up with curses. It got crazy and gold. Rider, gosh darn it. Oh man, it has to be a Kouta session when a stopwatch shows up. We got stopped here too. Man, that's a struggle. But yeah, so then she tries to freaking, you know, dismantle it, and what did you expect, right? It didn't work because it scaled out of control, and it was fun. I enjoyed it. Next multi. Need to keep tapping here. Okay, let's see. Saber. Ooh. Double Siege. Dang. Okay. Next multi. Oh. Yes, okay. Whew. That one snuck up on me, and I appreciate that because I didn't even tap. So that, man, I didn't know where my mind went for like a half second there, and there was a gold cash card. Nice. Okay, 3 Alices. I still have hope it won't get too out of control, unlike her Ploys, I guess, right? Man, it really hurt to just casually read, you know, oh, Sojiro, he died, and it's like, what? No, poor, our boy. It was wacky. Freaking Alice, man. She just, oh, I remember my ploy 2 years later. Yeah. Take Sojiro, and then we get freaking Sojiro killed, and madness. 12:30. Next multi. Come on, cast cards. You know, I need to. Oh wait, gold. I think I tapped. Yes. Oh my gosh, are we just alternating sabers and casters? Wait, I do hope so. Hey, Gozen, Suzuka. Oh, rainbow. Come on, caster. God, why? No. Okay. Yeah, that happened. Cool. Just like that. 2 spooks. Oh man. Next multi. We're going lengthy, I guess, whether we liked it or not, right? Unless gold. Come on, redemption. Yo, wait, come on. Yes, okay. It is okay. That redemption is real. Okay, well. Okay, yeah, okay, let's carry on. Next multi. Nice. We what a pick me up after a crash. Man, that Orion, that one stung. Especially on a rainbow, right? Same thing happened on Aoko's banner. Rainbow turned into a wrong bow, and no one likes a wrong bow. We want our rainbows. Man, okay. Next multi. 1320. We're cruising. Okay, nothing there. Next multi. $13.50. So yeah, then Aoko showed up, right? And she tries to try and stop everything, but then, you know, she does the Aoko thing and she kicks it into the future. Like, that's a problem for later Aoko in 2 years from now. And I mean, it works, right? Because of course it does. Fifth Magic, Miss Blue just does her thing. Much to Sojiro's chagrin. Then again, he wouldn't even care. He'd be like, okay. Alright. Maybe I'll see you guys there, right? Oh man, just dies. I love her though. I love her as well, I should say. She's great. And her way of dealing with things is just that being what we get out of the old caster. Yes, nice. Okay. Oh, okay. That is Alice number 5, 1410. Wow. And I did not even tap. Okay. Oh. Gold for the road. Is it a 6th? Oh. It is not. Okay. So, before I could say anything weird. Landling shows up. Otherwise, I would have said something bizarre. And not even bizarre, but something good. I would have said, must mean I hyper her if it's NP6, right? But it wasn't. So, we're safe. And we're getting a lot of... Did I just not... No, I did tap. Just the 4-star C's would just flood in. Anyway, so she kicks into the future, does her thing, and then we deal with it, and... Okay, Saber. Okay, so that locks me back. But yeah, then it gets all convoluted and we deal with it, and Aoko is all like, oh, maybe we shouldn't have had the leeway to do that. And anyway, Sojiro was our GOAT, as always, and it was because of his secret technique, which we now get in FGO with his NP, and I love it. Anyway, great event, great story. I'm so happy to welcome Alice with 1410 SKU. There were 2 spooks. We don't talk about them, but thank you for being here, guys. I know I've been all over the place, but I'm having a good time today recording here. So, thank you guys. Let's get out of here. Nice. Alright, NP5 Alice is home. 1410 SQ, even with a couple of SSR spooks in there. Yeah, big win. Nowhere near the disaster that was Aoko's banner. I guess I know which one of these witches likes me better. Honestly, just being back and sharing this with you guys, especially with this collab that brings in my favorite type moon work into the world of FGO we all share, that's special. I'm incredibly grateful for everyone who sticks around or even just passes through. If you enjoyed this video and hanging out through the rolls, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel for more. It encourages me to keep making these and sharing with you guys. We're pushing towards that 1,000 subscriber goal, and it would mean the world to me to get there with you guys. The anniversary is coming up, and the GSSR and Destiny Summon giveaways are still in order. So stay tuned in upcoming videos and the community tab for details on that. Thanks for hanging out again today with me. Take care. Be well. Bye-bye.